Hello Stratters, 3-1 in the league. It's time for the final match. I'm playing Naya Burn. And I, of course, am Dan. Here we go. Skärmbliss, Skarmbliss is my opponent. And let's see what we get. We get a one-lander, and you generally can't keep one-landers. This is a fairly attractive one-lander. With the Goblin Guide, that's what you want most of all. God. I have 4 1-drops here. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not sure it was the right decision. And I'm gonna go for Sacred Foundry on tap. And hope I draw land. Pay the life. Take the pain. Charge in with the goblin. Revealing Rift Bolt. Playing first seems to be a pretty big edge here, as he now does a ton of damage to himself. Oh, it's the Nacatl deck. So let's see which one is the best. Well, it's probably the one that draws mana. Bolt would be sweet here, but I don't have it. So I guess I can suspend the Rift Bolt. And I don't want to trade. I should have attacked, right? No Blaze, he just plays it. He swings for 3. Yeah, I should have attacked last turn. That was a mistake. And I really have no way of dealing with this dude. I accept the Rift Bolt, and I have to bolt it now, right? I have to bolt the Nacatl. I think. There is a lightning bolt, which I can enjoy to counter his creatures. And he has another Nacatl, so I am saving up on this bolt. And he, of course, bolts my Goblin Guide. Should I then Lava Spike? I can just bolt an Nacatl next turn. Maybe I need a bolt. I'm gonna win eventually, as I have more cards than he has. Maybe I need to bolt the Goblin Guide. I am not doing anything on my turn. So this is Nacatl Burn versus non-Nacatl Burn, and I wasted 6 damage on Nacatls, but I have to kill this guy, I think. Because repeatable bolts are bad for you. Look at that! So do I now Boros Charm, or do I just Lava Spike him? That's 10 damage overall. I don't think he has life gain now. So what is the most efficient line here? I think the double Lava Spike will scare him, so can Boros Charm do anything else? Not really. So I'm Boros Charming him at the end of turn. Or should I double Lava Spike here? He's down to 2 cards. And that Rift Bolt, which goes straight to my face. Still think it was correct to waste 6 damage on the Nacatls, because they would have done a ton of damage on me. He has 3 cards. Oh, he does damage to himself. That's sweet. I'm at 8. Here comes Eidolon, so that will hurt. So what's the line here? I need to cast 4 spells to kill him. And that can't be done. Because I only have 4 spells left. And then I'm going to have 3 spells left after he attacks. I think this Eidolon closes out the game. Unless I can deal with it somehow. But I just have to wait for a method of dealing with Eidolon. And of course I don't have much time here. Riftbolt does deal with the Eidolon, so I think I'm suspending it. But I will of course be dead after the Eidolon dies. Now I'm very close to dead. And I'm at 1. Which means that I cannot win. Okay, now I get the payoff then for my sideboard, right? Because I have plenty of stuff for this. I have the full set. But of course losing here is horrible. I am on the play, so I want Eidolon still in the deck. I'm taking out Boros Charm, we saw how little it did. I'm taking out the Rift Bolt. I'm putting in Lightning Helix and 4 core Firewalkers. That's my burn on the play. Sideboard plan. What did I miss? Took out 4... Oh, there's a Boros Charm still in the deck. Okay. I want to play first. Naturally, I have a two lander here, which is good. So I can start with... I can't get to Firewalker. But I could draw into something white. So I'm gonna go Sacred Foundry into Lavamancer. And then Eidolon, Eidolon. Doing 3 damage to myself, then playing Eidolon. So I'm keeping this. Sacred Foundry. Pay the life. Pay the Lavamancer. I wonder if the last Searing Blaze, I have 3 main deck Searing Blazers and 1 in the ward. Should that not change? I'm of course playing Firewalker before Eidolon here. If I can. What if there is a Goblin Guide? Then I pretty much want to bolt and Lavamancer it. But he doesn't do anything. We draw an Eidolon, so I am going to attack and play 3 Eidolons. Is he going to bolt this guy? Wow, it takes 3 damage to kill. Wow! Is Lavamancer really that dangerous? Yeah. And Lawmancer. So do we now bolt Lavamancer and no, we bolt we play Firewalker and bolt the Lavamancer. That has to be correct, right? So what do we do about the Nacatl? Well, it can't really attack, can he? Let's think about this. We are getting Sacred Foundry. We are taking an enormous amount of damage here. But I think that's what we are doing. And bolt Lavamancer. Always yes, always yield. So now I can do 4 damage to him, he can do 3 damage to me. And I will gain life. And I'm of course gonna take the damage here. Another Nacatl would be horrible. And he has it. So now I definitely bolted the wrong guy. That was not what we wanted, right? And now we can at least double block. What about double blocking with Eidolons? I'm gonna take 4 damage doing that. No, I'm gonna gain 2. I'm gonna be at 6. Yeah, I think that's my line. Is that my line? It seems bad. But I have to double block here. That hurts. And he has to play something else, right? And with the Firewalker on the board, should I now block? Oh, he takes 5 from this. Oh, 3. He takes 4. And then I gain 1. So he can't finish me with the Boros Charm. But I'm close to dead. So I might have done this entirely wrong. But this was interesting to play the mirror versus the Nacatl deck. I can't remember having done this before. I'll be back to some tournament Nacatl burn. Back to tournament practice after this, I think. Hope I break. I do break even. Here comes the Rift Bolt. He should bolt an Eidolon then. Yes, then I'm double blocking. Yeah, I can't let an attack through, can I? He targets me, so that must mean he has lethal. Right? I don't know, should he have targeted me here? I'm not gonna let the Nacatl through, of course. So my default plan is to double block one with 2 Eidolons and block another with a Swift Spear. I'm gonna board out Eidolons if I'm not on the play. Can he finish me? He must have like 2 bolts to do it. And if he has that, I'm dead, of course. No, he dies. Of course he attacks first. So my block is double Eidolon block, Swift Spear block. There is no chance in the world that I can let any of them through. What if he Atarkas commands one of them? Still dies. And I still live enough to kill him. I hope. Interesting situation. Here they come. I plan my move, I'm ready. I do think it's a Atarkas command. But it will kill him. We can still play blocker after. And then I have to play something that actually hurts him. He's still thinking about the attack. Is there a better block? What if I leave one Eidolon in play? But then he doesn't need to use a Atarkas command. And we want him to use a Atarkas command here. Where he takes 4 damage. If he just doesn't do anything, my Eidolon stays in play, my Firewalker stays in play. He can play 1 creature, go to 3. I think this looks pretty good for me, but I'm not sure. I am going with the double Eidolon block and the Swift Spear block. Leaving one Eidolon in play. He is thinking long and hard about this. And I don't blame him. I have spent more time than he has. So if he then gets... Okay, I will have 1 Eidolon left. So he will have to play something. He goes to 3. He has a blocker, such as another Nacatl. And then I just die from a bolt or something. But it needs to specifically be another Nacatl. Okay, let's think that he doesn't have another Nacatl. So he plays a Swift Spear or a Goblin Guide for blocking. He can't really play. He has lost connection to the game. But this was the second duel, right? I wish it said somewhere which duel it is. Because I constantly forget it. I know that's super bad of me. Oh, it is the second duel. He has rejoined the game. I'm still on the double Eidolon Swift Spear block. Losing the Firewalker seems really bad. I don't have green. So drawing a Atarkas command is a dead card. Yeah. So let's do it. Block. 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 He says that he had an internet issue. Well, that doesn't matter when you're playing Burn against Burn. So does he really need to do anything here? I can just crack back for 4. And that's probably not enough. He doesn't play a spell. And I can't afford to take any more damage, can I? He's playing something. It's a lightning helix. Ah, that's good. Simon 2, so now a bolt kills me. But he doesn't have a bolt. And of course, anything kills me here. No, I gained the life. I choose the order they stack in, right? So I gain the life and live. He can still search for a mountain and kill me, but he could always do that. So I can use the Atarkas commander. I just need to stack things properly. And he can kill me with anything, like a Skullcrack or something. No, I don't have the green mana. So what happens if I attack and then I play another Eidolon? That means that he has to draw something to kill me, but he could have a 2 mana 3 damage spell that takes me out here. But then he dies from his own... He dies from Eidolon. So God, I hope I choose the order in which things stack here. So I have to gain the life and then... Okay, this could probably get messed up. I can't wait for him to do something. I have to bring him to death. To the limit of death. Here. And then I play the Eidolon. Okay, whatever goes on the stack last will resolve first. So I'm placing this on the stack. And then I'm at 3 life. And this guy can champ block. And he dies from his Eidolon triggers. Whew. That was rough. So now I have to change the sideboarding completely. Take out the Eidolons, because they are only good when on the play. Bring back the Boros Charms, right? Yeah, that's it. But I am bringing in a Searing Blaze over a Boros Charm. Yeah, I'm doing that. On the draw. Oh, it's Riftbolt. Riftbolt is in and I am... No. Burn on the draw. I am bringing in a Searing Blaze. And I'm taking out the Boros Charm. It's another Boros Charm, right? So I'm taking out 4 Eidolons and 2 Boros Charms. Let's do this. Final duel for the league. 4-1 I will be proud of. 3-1 will not feel that good. Here I can go for the Firewalker. And trust me, I will go for the Firewalker. So Goblin Guide is horrible here for me. Swift Spear is pretty bad too. But I am sticking to my guns. So Sacred Foundry, Sacred Foundry. Is it worth playing the Lavamancer? So what I could do is to not pay the life. Yeah, that feels pretty good actually. So that's what I'm doing. I changed decision midstream there. You could argue for Shumplock. Oh, here comes Goblin Guide. Get Searing Blaze. This is a lot of damage for me. But I'm going Sacred Foundry. And if he has a path here, I am doomed. I won't be able to use the Searing Blaze even. But I am doing it. Pretty good blocker. And I'm of course blocking Golden Guide. But I could be dead. Though playing 2 Lavamancers here seems pretty overpowered. Yeah, how much damage can you do? Can do quite a bit of damage. Double Lava Spike is 9 damage. He could even play a land. Yeah, he could do 12 here easily. So maybe I have to block the Swift Spear. He exiles a Rift Bolt. He is getting Sacred Foundry and he has a path. He doesn't have a path. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So I am just playing Lavamancer. Or maybe I should feed the Lavamancer. Always yes, always yield. I want the life now. Should I Lava Spike him? That feels so wrong. I think I need the second Lavamancer. Here comes a bolt for one of my Lavamancers. Probably. Damage can't be prevented. It's a Skull Crack to kill the Firewalker. No, it's a Tarkas command. My opponent can't gain life and I take 3 damage. Okay, so I still gain 1 life. And I still have protection from red. And he attacks with both of them. I get a lightning bolt. So I am gonna jump block with a Lavamancer. Take out... Yeah, take out the Goblin Guide. With... I'm jump blocking Monastery Swift Spear. I am blocking the Goblin Guide. Then I can just kill the Monastery Swift Spear on my turn. And be prepared with a bolt. That seems pretty badass, so I'm doing that. And then I just kill him while I can. And I'm ready with a bolt for whatever creature he plays. He could play a Swift Spear and 2 bolts, but that seems excessive and unlikely. It is a Swift Spear, so I need to kill it on the first trigger. Well, if it just does 1 damage, I'm okay with it. And how much damage? I can do 12 damage here. So I am bolting his face. That's a bit too risky, isn't it? I think I just need to bolt the Swift Spear. I'm really playing defense here. Is it a Torcas command saving it? But then I can just kill it with the Lavamancer and I still gain life. So that didn't accomplish a whole lot. So we do the same thing again. I really want more lands. Bolt to his face, last spike, last spike. Second Firewalker should be game, right? Of course, double lava spike is also game. He could have some random sideboard card for gaining life, but I would be surprised. I'm still gaining life from the double lava spike. So I am just swinging with these guys and doing the double lava spike thing. I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes here. But this is the victory of Core Firewalker. Yes! Woohoo! Look at this. Eldritch Moon Booster, 120 play points. And that's it. 4-1. Thank you for watching. Okay, now I get the feeling that I should maybe play another league. But I definitely need some more practice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGatheringStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, MagicGatheringStrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and CardHoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.